Oh my goodness, this is not good. Hopefully it's working now. Oy vey, this is... This is why I need Diane to go on her YouTube to tell me if it's working or not. Shot save. Pugliarvi with the first shot on goal for the Edmonton Oilers. Can you all hear me? Yes, it is good. I don't know how to end my other stream, otherwise I would. Here, I'll go to my videos and end that other one. That is frozen. Bam. Bam. There. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, some internet technical difficulties. That's what happens when you show up with 2 minutes and change to the game. Hopefully we are good to go and we have no more problems. Oilers are tied 0-0, 16:30 into the first period. Shots are 1-0 for the Oilers. I don't know, just please fix it. No clue. Can you fix it, please? As my TV/computer is all wonky. Thanks, buddy. Oh, God. Oh, my wife's got jokes. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, again, I am kind of eating. I know it's rude. It's 6 o'clock start, and supper with a toddler is usually around 6. 15 minutes into the first period, shots are 3-0 Edmonton. St. Louis has control in the Oilers zone. And puck into the St. Louis bench. Difficulties. Yeah, my internet decided we're going to do a system check. All wireless capabilities were knocked out for 5 minutes. Face off deep in Edmonton zone. Let's hope this game is way, way better than the last game. Doesn't look to be as boring. Skip the dishes on the side of the Oilers helmets. Welcome to the new NHL. Skip the ads. Yeah, right? Shot on goal, save by Skinner. St. Louis controls the half wall down behind the net. McDavid with speed up the boards. Dangles into the corner to Ceci. Back to David. McDavid up to Ceci. Shot. Set blocked. Nurse back into the corner. Tarasenko has the puck cross ice and out of the zone. Tipped off an Oiler deep into Oiler territory. Nurse. McDavid picks up behind the net. Pugliarvi up to Fogle. Fogle goes for escape behind the net. In front to the defenseman. Shot. Scores 2-5. Don't call me a doctor. Call me a nurse. It is 1-0 Edmonton. That is quick puck retrieval, quick hockey sense. Nurse needed that one. Was that a tip in by Pugliarvi? If so, he needed that one too. A lot of players on this team need to get off the schneid. Oilers now lead 1-0. 13:50 into the first period. So far, so good for the team in white. Oh, and here come the Blues. Right back down center ice into the Oilers zone. Good defensive play. Oh, bad off the skate by Bouchard. Up to center and out the zone. McLeod carries across the blue line. Shot tipped. Puck out of play. We head to our first commercial break. 1-0 Oilers. Way better start than Saturday. Now let's see St. Louis play from behind. They're a different St. Louis team when they play from behind. This is where they make mistakes. They push the play, and they don't capitalize. They are not a team that plays very well from behind. They play great when they're ahead, but not from behind. So I can get rid of that and that post and ask another question. 100% somebody came in and answered after. Who gets first penalty? Skip. Hey, we could be the same. The Toronto Maple Leafs brought to you by Milk. I went with my retro Nurse jersey because it's the only white jersey I have. Sorry, my retro Smith jersey. I was looking at Nurse on the screen and chomping on his mouth guard. Oilers are buzzing tonight. I honestly don't know. Like I said, I do my post game reaction before the players are interviewed and stuff. So I didn't comment about the locker room conversation. Maybe I should wait till after the Oilers do their post game interviews and kind of react a little bit upon that. But I like to keep my videos very raw and very my opinion, not opinions of others or what the team has to say because they sugarcoat a lot of stuff. Shot saved by Skinner, second shot of the game for the Blues. Yes, that's exactly why I don't have to say anything. My man B does it all. He's pretty much done everything on the Facebook page. I've been lacking there. Get my ass in gear on that stuff. And there's our first penalty, tripping call going against the Oilers. It was predictable. You've seen it coming. Get your sticks out of the lanes. It's not that difficult. It really is infuriating. If you're out of place, you're going to get called. Stick infractions are just unlucky, but keep your stick out of the way. Face off in the Oilers zone, won and controlled by St. Louis. St. Louis on the power play. Saved by Skinner into the corner, up the ice and out. I don't think they've been bad. They've given up one goal a game. What I don't understand is they've taken 4 or 5 penalties a game and given up one goal a game. I'll take it. It's not like they only get one penalty kill a game and they get scored on it. It would be nice to see them have more power plays. What a save by Skinner. Puck into the corner, back to the point. Blues control, shot, save. And back out to center. 56 seconds left in the St. Louis power play. 74.1% on the PK. That's not bad. I thought it was worse, honestly. 11 and a half left in the first period. 9 and a half into the first period. For those of you that are good at math, I'm not one of those. As long as I know 2 plus 2 is still 4, we're good to go. Zach Hyman into the corner. 20 seconds left in the power play for St. Louis. Oilers have looked better of late. I think that Calgary-St. Louis combination game woke this team up. Oh, blind play, bad play. Oilers have to clear that zone. And the PK is over. St. Louis still controls the puck and has puck movement behind the net to the half wall, back behind the net to the other half wall, in front blocked. And it is out of the zone. Crisis averted. Shots are 4-3 for your Edmonton Oilers. Score is 1-0 for your Edmonton Oilers. And as for Smokey Dan coming in and talking to me in my comments section, Calgary played a back-to-back team with a backup goalie. That's all I got to say about that. Puck. Penalty, St. Louis. Let's go Oilers. That is the worst time to take a commercial break. Guy sitting in the box so he can't even get out of the box for the next minute and a half, 2 minutes. Just sit there by yourself in shame. And then when we come back, serve your 2-minute penalty. Shame. All right, here's the next poll. I like doing these polls. Just like that. Let's see who the players are. We're good. We're good. I was just talking about you, my friend. Yes, I was because I read your comment. I've been gone all day. I had a couple of appointments I had to get to today, so I just read your comment about the Flames win. I was just saying we need to relax on the Flames win. It was a backup goalie on back-to-back nights, but they did play pretty well to get that win. You still got to win those games. Just because it's going up against a tired team, you still have to put the effort in the Flames put in to get the win. All good stuff, though. I would never say anything negative about you. Hey, if they do, I eat crow. So I gotta say, if they do, I eat crow. I hope they don't, but at least the cup comes to Canada if that's the case. I still do have friends and family in Calgary that I'm pretty sure I can go see the cup. Oilers on the power play, minute and a half left in it. McDavid on the half wall, down low, up front, tipped Hopkins wide. McDavid fights on the half wall, Hopkins to the point. Draisaitl resting the puck. Hopkins, Barry, McDavid. Shot off the post. Draisaitl. Down low to Kane. Kane to McDavid. McDavid to Kane. 3-ring circus of passing. Barry with the shot. Just wide. St. Louis gets the puck. Controls. Oh, kept in. Interessante on that one. Draisaitl in the corner to Barry. 44 seconds left on the power play to McDavid. The buffer of Hopkins to Draisaitl. Shot misses through McDavid's legs. McDavid to Hopkins to McDavid to Draisaitl. McDavid streaming shot just over his stick again. His ribs must be really bothered. Draisaitl shot, save again. Back in front of the net, 23 seconds left. Kept in by Barry. Ooh, this is going to be a long time on ice for the Oilers. You need to score on this. 15 seconds left in the power play. 1-0 Oilers. 8 minutes left in the first period. Off the skate of McDavid. McDavid going for a skate along the half wall. Controls. He sees Kane to Draisaitl, who's on his knees. Back to Kane. Oy, oy, oy. Just cannot get that third or fourth pass. Full control, just no goal. You know what? I will give you the capital D. I know how to spell Draisaitl. That's my guy. That's my guy. That's why I have a Draisaitl jersey, not a McDavid jersey. It helps being German that's my guy. Yeah, McDavid with the capital D. Give me the capital D, all right. Here, I'll end that poll too. So when people say Hopkins, do you make them say Nugent Hopkins, or is it Hopkins okay? Or when they do say Nugent Hopkins, do they have to put the apostrophe in the name? You being from Red Deer and him playing for the Rebels, I figure you'd be the guy to ask. Shots are 8-5 for the Oilers. Score is 1-0. 7.5 left in the first period. Fair. I will not argue with the logic. It is wrong, but won't argue with it. See, that's something I didn't know. I didn't know he was called Hoppy in junior. Right from the source of Red Deer. I like it. I lived in Red Deer around the time that Darcy Kemper was the goalie for the Red Deer Rebels. About to be 2-0 here. Save by Bennington. Oilers have looked better this game. I've liked the jump that all guys have had so far on the ice. Very impressed with it. When I lived in Red Deer, I worked at the McDonald's on the north side of Red Deer. That was way back in 2010. Good Lord. I remember I lived by the bus depot in Red Deer and the hospital. Like I lived right across the street from the hospital, a few blocks away from the Greyhound bus depot. Sketchy place, sketchy times. St. Louis has the puck at center ice. Turnover, Oilers are in. Why did I leave? I got transferred from the position I had to help out another restaurant here in Edmonton. And I've been here ever since. I no longer work for that company, but shot save by Skinner. Yep, I got promoted and transferred to a location here in Edmonton. I've been here ever since. That was in 2011 that I was transferred here to Edmonton. So I actually used to live in Calgary too. That's the funny part is I've been all over Alberta. I lived in Calgary in the early 2000s. I was there in 2004. Yeah. Lived Calgary, Fort Mac, Red Deer, Edmonton, Grand Prairie, Peace River, High Prairie, everywhere in between. Traveling. Cochrane, Airdrie. Lived in all those small towns too. Although Airdrie's not a small town anymore. Six and six. That's what we like to see. Less shots, less saves. Look at the guy's stash, man. Scar on his chin. Go Alberta team, go. Yeah, I'm a traveling man of Alberta. Born and raised in Saskatchewan, but when I became an adult, it was Alberta bound. Out to center ice. 5.5 left in the first period. Oilers are up 1-0. St. Louis has control. Oop. Passy. St. Louis is getting. Yeah, like I said, you're going to see a way different game than Saturday afternoon. Same old Oilers passing into the zone, though. That can be fixed. Draisaitl into the corner. Puck pursuit is really good on this Oilers team right now. Hyman behind the net with Draisaitl. Draisaitl has Kane in front. Unable to do anything with it. Hyman Draisaitl doing yeoman's work back there. Shot to the point. Save. Draisaitl into the corner. That's a little bit of tuggery on that one. Bouchard and Nurse are on the ice together as a defensive pair. Nurse has the puck deep in Oilers zone. To Bouchard, to Hopkins. Little flick. Nurse jumps up in the play. Nurse to McDavid. Back to Nurse. Shot. Ooh! Dangerous tip. Puck is still loose. Scramble in St. Louis zone. Behind the net. McDavid out front. Puck is still loose. Hyman. Shot blocked by 41. This is insane. I thought that was just going to be a little pepper shot. Okay. No harm, no foul. McDavid shot, save. 3.5 left in the first period. 10-6. Now 11-6 are shots. 1-0 Oilers. Oi. Hopefully Krug's okay. Hopefully. So far, so good for the Oil. Hopefully the next couple weeks here, I'll get a TV down here. I'll be able to be live on live, and life will be good. Shot saved by Skinner. Out of the zone. And out of play. What's lucky is what the injury is. That's what's lucky. I know the team doesn't want to say publicly what the injury is, but yeah, we all know how Mark Giordano, what happened to him. He got the hell out of Calgary as soon as he could. He's like, I don't want part of this. Steelers going to beat me up every night. Yeah. Calgary, no, got the heck out of that city, that's for sure. uh, St. Louis has control in their own zone. 2.5 minutes left in the first period. 12-6 are shots in favor of the Oilers. Skinner behind the net, just a little pass up to the blue line, held in by St. Louis. St. Louis's big cycle game can now commence. I mean, their logo is definitely a flaming C. Shot, save. Yamamoto's trying to get it going right now. Bennington without a goal stick. Two minutes left in the first period. Try settle on the half wall. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Who dare? Yo, mama. Your mama doing my dishes. Nurse skates it up to center ice. Does a little back curl. No sense in rushing, forcing a turnover. Wild. Knock, knock, wild. Good to know. Wild, man. Ooh, bad giveaway. Not costly yet. 57 seconds left in the first period. 1-0, the Edmonton Oilers. 12-6 are the shots in favor of the good guys. Wild. Uh, and with 30 seconds left, the Oilers are just going to coast into the period, which has been a good road period. Ooh, don't get me wrong now. 20 seconds. St. Louis controls in the corner, out to the point. Shot, blocked, shot, scramble, and control play by the Oilers. Soft little dump, 6 seconds. Offside, 4, 3, 2, period over. Solid start by the Oilers. Vancouver Canucks. Does anybody care what the Vancouver Canucks do? I mean, sure, they need to win. They need to put a full 60 minutes together. But other than that, what really can the Canucks do right now aside from trading half their roster? Firing a coach, firing a GM. Like, I'm not even being negative. I'm just realistically asking what more can the Canucks do? Leads in every game except for one. A silent night tonight. Only 3 games available. Out of town scoreboard so far, you have the Islanders up 1-0, 8-1 into the second period. The only game on tonight is the Lightning, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. She's a quiet night, ladies and gentlemen. I think we can all agree with that, Smokey Dan. Vancouver is not doing very well this season or last season, but they will get better. And when that team does get better, look out because the Pacific will be better because of it. I want all the teams in the Pacific Division to be better, except for Vegas. I want Vegas just to kind of rot in the bottom of the Pacific for years and years and years for how they've done their roster and treat their players. But other than that, every other team in the Pacific can have 100 more points. Oilers on top, of course. It's the only way it can be. Oilers on top. I know they haven't won a single game, but they've had leads in every game and had multiple leads in almost every game except for one. So, yeah. That first period was pretty dumb. Nurse. It was a Pugliarvi goal. Atta boy, Puli needed that. Pugliarvi with his first goal of the season. That kid needed that goal. So I'll be doing some erasing. So that was obviously a goal from Pugliarvi assisted by a Nurse. Well done, Pugliarvi. I don't like how the commentators say they didn't score on the power play, but they controlled it. I don't think being on the outside perimeter is controlling a power play. Shots, like this team could Harlem Globetrotters. We need to get shots. And Fogle with the other assist. Waking up. Let's hope that's how the score stays. I wouldn't mind a 1-0 score. And for it to stay that way the rest of the game. You say Calgary on top of the Oilers always? Did you want me to bring the playoff record up for the Oilers since the 80s when Calgary came into the league till now? You'd be very shocked at that record. I think the Flames have only beaten the Oilers once in that time span, and that was 89 when they won the Cup because one guy shot it off his goalie's foot, who coincidentally played for them the next year or year after. The fix was in. I mean, you guys got one cup. And if I hear a Flames fan one more time tell me they got screwed in 04, good Lord. The rules are you can't touch it with your skate, never cross the line, and you still had 10 minutes left of that game and a whole game 7 to get the game winner, like win the game. I'd understand if it was late in the game, like you had 1 minute left in game 7 and that was the deciding factor. I'd understand you being mad and saying that was a goal, but you still had a whole game after that to prove you were the better team. Vancouver can sucks. Yeah, this year, absolutely. Yeah, Buffalo. I don't know if Buffalo's good or they just came to Western Canada at the perfect time to play the Oilers in Calgary. Obviously, the Oilers spotted them 3 goals. Like, you can't spot anybody 3 goals and expect to win hockey that way. But I didn't catch the Buffalo Calgary game, so I couldn't comment on how good or bad the Flames played. I will be focusing on the Calgary game on Saturday, though. Oilers go down to Cowtown in a building shaped like a Pringle or a toilet seat, depending on your angle. I heard City Council shut down the last proposal that was given to them for a new arena. What is that City Council doing? Like, approve it. Just do what Edmonton did. Approve it. Have taxpayer money, but at the end of the day, you, the city, own the building and everything. Are like own the building. Like own the building, own everything, and run in the building. So all concessions, like concessions, concerts, all that stuff that goes along with it, you, the city, own and can get your money and your taxpayers' money back that way. But the owners of the Flames control the surrounding property. And obviously the Flames are still owned and operated by the owner of the Flames. Like, I know Calgary's trying to do a multi-purpose arena and have it connected to the Stampeders as well. They want to have a football field, an ice rink, and a few community things along with that. It's just a lot of work to do. And I think they're just better off to just take the arena, build an amazing arena, put it by the Bow River if it's able to be put there, and just have it controlled by Calgary Flames and just have an owner that doesn't care about public funding or public money. I know nobody's Daryl Cates rich, but because I think that'd be the worst thing to have happen in the next 2 or 3 years. I'm not saying Flames are horrible at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the Calgary City Council for not approving a deal for a new arena is horrible. I I full-heartedly believe that public funding should be used for the arena. Yes, it's billionaire owner. Why isn't he using his own money? It's because that's his money. Like, he's worked hard for it. And with what Daryl Cates did, he gave back tenfold to the city of Edmonton with what he's paid. and what was given to him. I think it'd be a terrible idea if the Flames didn't get a new arena in the next 3 years and were forced to leave Calgary because of it. That would suck for everybody. Just like I don't understand why Arizona is allowed to be in Arizona with their 5,000 seat arena. That looks fun. Like I don't live in Calgary and I don't go to the Calgary City Council meetings, so I can't say too much about what happens behind closed doors. What the owner is asking for, public funding, and how much, at what cost, and what's the payback. What happened in Edmonton was luck and fortune that 7 city councilors saw the deal and agreed that it was a good deal for the city of Edmonton and the taxpayers of Edmonton. And it was a great deal for the taxpayers of Edmonton and the city council of Edmonton, who are still reaping the rewards of signing the deal. Like I said, they own the building. They own Rogers Place. So everybody who goes to an Oiler game and says concession stands and concession prices are too high, that's the city of Edmonton's prices. That's the thing. So that's the other question then, Dan. Do they stay and put $200,000, $300,000 into renovating the old barn, making it look newer? Or do they build a new arena right there by the old barn, taking up that space that's there for the Stampede? I don't know how much room is there in Calgary for a new arena by the Saddle Dome right now. I'm not educated enough to know how much space is there. But if the space is there, build a new arena should take what, 12 months, 18 months? It should already be in the planning. Like the arena plan should already be in place. The specs, what it looks like, should always already be in place. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like all that should already be talked about and in place. Here's what it's going to look like. Here's the levels of it. So we can break ground. Do you break ground right next to where the old one is? And while the new one's being built, have the old one there. And then when the old one is there, and then when it's all built, take down the Saddle Dome. And turn Saddle Dome into parking. And then have your Stampede connected to all that, the new arena. But again, that's for city council and the architects of Calgary to come up with. The biggest logistical problem the Oilers had was where they were building it. They had to build it across a road. They did that by making it look like a giant sperm, but it's across the road, right? So, and then they attached a casino to it, which smart as fuck. Now you got Ice District, which is a great place to go if you live in Calgary. Go down to Ice District. It's an atmosphere in and of itself. They got a couple of restaurants, a couple bars. The Oilers clothing store is there. Just a vibrant place to go before and after Oiler games. And it's really cool too because the hotel that all the players stay at, the Marriott, is connected right to the arena. They don't even have to leave. They just go across a pedway into Rogers Arena. During game days, that pedway is closed off to pedestrians and local locals like myself. I could if I wanted to. I was actually at Walmart today, and I seen a Flames jersey at Walmart today. It was one of those really knockoff practice jerseys. Yeah, he tipped it. The nurse shot, he tipped it with his blade. That's why it skyrocketed up over the shoulder of Bennington. So they gave him credit for the goal. Fogel got the other assist on that. It was a goal by Pugliarvi, assisted from Nurse and Fogel. So three guys that needed to get off the scoreless sheet are now on it. Hopefully that gets them going, and we don't have to rely on McDavid Draisaitl to be scoring 3, 4, 5 points a game for us to win. Although I do like the fact that Draisaitl is up in points so far this year, and McDavid is there with him, even though he got no points last game. Nurse has 3 assists. Fogel's got 1 assist. Pugliarvi's first goal this season. So it's looking up and up and up. Like, it's scary to see that Jesper Bratt has 12 points. Panarin 12 points. Pasternak 12 points. Nushkishkin 12 points. Draisaitl 11. Crosby 11. Brady Tkachuk 10. Connor McDavid 10. Kubalik 10. But I think New Jersey's played more games than the Oilers have as well. Yeah, New Jersey, Rangers, Boston, Colorado have all played 7 games. So, hey, not bad. Good company. Brett is a solid, very underrated player. I can completely agree with that. And I honestly see him being one player that if New Jersey continues not to be well, be moved out at the trade deadline. Oilers with the puck deep in St. Louis zone, face-off win. St. Louis comes back. Behind the Oiler net, Nurse picks it up, goes for a skate. Yes, Dan. They are playing against Calgary in Calgary at 8 o'clock, hockey night in Canada. The second of 3 Battle of Albertas that are done before Christmas. St. Louis in the Oilers zone, 8:56 left in the second period. Shots are 11-7, and Skinner does the spread eagle, front-facing butterfly to make the save and keep the puck out. Oilers are up 1-0 on a goal by Pugliarvi, assisted by Nurse and Fogel. Oh, poor Yummies. It's going to be an interesting mini series that the Oilers Flames play. Fogel with Pugliarvi. Barry cannot hold the zone. Puck at center ice, back into St. Louis zone. Okay, Nostradamus. We'll see if that prediction comes true. Oilers have the puck in St. Louis zone in the corner. Pugliarvi passes into the corner. McLeod, Pugliarvi, and Fogel. Fogel tries a behind the net pass to no avail. And the puck goes out of play early in the second period. What bet? What bet are you wanting to put online? Damn. I'm confident in the Oilers, but not that confident in the Oilers. I'm only getting a Flames tattoo if they win the Stanley Cup, my guy. That's all you're getting from me. That's how confident I am that the Flames are not winning the Stanley Cup this year. Not with that goaltender. Thank you for watching. My name is Matt for Oilers After Dark. Live streaming the Oilers and St. Louis. Oilers are up 1-0, 17 and a half left in the second period. Shots are tied at 11 apiece. Ooh. I do collect hockey cards. And in November here, when the new Artifacts decks come out, I will be purchasing a hobby box. So I can give you a few Flames ones if I got them. Jeez. That's a possibility. We can definitely do an opening on the channel. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Shot in the corner. Oilers control. We've got Derek Ryan, McLeod, and Nima Linen. Big boy out there. Yeah. I was not here at all today. I just kind of was not here. It sucked, but Wednesdays. Like I said, that's the thing with the Xbox is I can't just. Dude, that's not hard to do. All right, I can do that bet. If the Flames win, I'll go buy $47 worth of Flames hockey cards. I can do that. I can get a lot of nice signature cards for $47. She's now still kind of eating. Draisaitl takes it over the Blues line, back and forth, shot just wide. My guy hit the net. Gonna start making me swear in different languages. St. Louis controls behind their net. They skate it up to center ice and rifle it on net. CC controls up to Ryan. Yamamoto, Ryan, and Fogle on the ice side. So for right now, that's a smaller lineup. Not beneficial or conducive to winning a hockey game, but that is a very small lineup. Fogle, Ryan, and Yamamoto. I think the tallest player on that line is Fogle. As he has a shot, shoots it wide. Puck goes out of neutral zone, back into the St. Louis zone. McDavid by himself, 1-on-4. knocks it down. Gets knocked down, no call. All righty. McDavid up to the point. Bouchard, take your boost bomb, buddy. Slap that stuff at somebody's head. Worst case scenario, you knock someone out. Best case scenario, you score a goal. And icing St. Louis, 14-11 left. 14-11 left in the second period. 1-0 Oilers. They've looked better tonight than they did on Saturday afternoon. Many factors to that. They didn't get a power play goal scored against them early. They didn't take a penalty early. The game didn't start at 2. It's a factor. Yeah, Draisaitl's pissed at himself, as you should be. Hit that nut, young man. You're leading your team in points, but you got to hit the net on your shots. 100% of the shots that miss the net don't go in 100% of the time. I believe that was a Wayne Gretzky quote. Don't quote me on that. Nice try. Nice try, but those are shots he takes and hits the net with. At least makes the save. Make the goalie make the save. St. Louis out to center ice. A little flip back in the St. Louis zone. Hopkins, Hyman, McDavid. Back to Barry. Shot. Save. Oilers now control in the St. Louis zone. Ooh, that could be 2 for. Oilers got away with a cross check from behind there, but we take those. McDavid Nurse looking for his first goal of the season, just outside. Oilers control playing. McDavid out front to Bouchard, saved by Binnington. Kept in, back behind the net to McDavid. McDavid is tired, been out there for 2 minutes and 10 seconds. McDavid has no speed, has no energy, going to the bench, very lackadaisical. St. Louis puts it deep in the Oilers zone, held in. Cross ice. Ooh. Got to get those pucks out. At the point, shot, tip, wide. Nurse has been out there for 2.5 minutes now. His legs must be burning, and he's got to go all the way to the other end to get a whistle. Lets the St. Louis player walk in, saved by Skinner. Just a flick up, very easy to knock down, and the Oilers take it to center and into the St. Louis zone. Puljujärvi, McLeod, CC holding the line. Hopefully somebody's there with him. Kulak. CC up to Draisaitl. Draisaitl backhand. Yamamoto. Inside the center. No go. CC. Behind net to Yamamoto. Cannot reach it. St. Louis 2, red line and dump. They still play this style even though they're losing. That's incredibly boring. St. Louis controlling at the blue line. Dump down the ice. Draisaitl negates the icing. No, that was Kane negating the icing. All right. Ooh, that's 2 minutes for tripping. Power play Edmonton. Woof, he got tripped. Took flight. Oilers on their second power play. They are 0 for 1 on the evening, leading 1-0. Oh, Falk. So far, Oilers have played a near perfect road game. I don't want to jinx it and say they played a perfect road game, but near perfect is okay. Still a period and a half left. Anything is plausible. Damn, Vegas has already played 8 games. Jeez, San Jose's played 9. Good Lord. Off the face-off, St. Louis wins and dumps it down the ice. Oilers have to regroup on their second power play of the evening. Oilers are up 1-0, 11 minutes left in the second period. Oof, sloppy Oilers power play. Still a minute and 40 seconds left on their second power play. Lackadaisical power play, to say the least, right now. Hawkins at the half wall loses the puck. St. Louis on a mini 2-on-2. Shot, save, rebound, Riley. Skinner has faced 14 shots, made 14 saves. Binnington has faced 14 shots, made 13 saves. Ooh. 57 seconds left on this power play. Very pedestrian. They have yet to be able to control play in the offensive zone. Ooh, you got to be better on your body, Draisaitl. Hawkins to Bouchard. Shot blocked. Hawkins. 27 seconds left in the power play. Draisaitl cannot get the shot off. Draisaitl to McDavid. McDavid! No. Puck is loose under the sea of humanity. And now taken by St. Louis in the corner. 10 seconds left on the Oilers power play, which has not looked good at all right now. Hawkins to McDavid. Out front, no go Kane. Power play is over. Oilers are 0 for 2 on the power play. Way. Hopkins behind the net. Hopkins pass to Draisaitl. Take a slap shot at his head. Blocked. St. Louis blocking shots like crazy here. Draisaitl's been on the ice for 3 minutes and 2 seconds. Draisaitl. Oh, doy. Should have shot it. And St. Louis clears. They have shot wide. St. Louis is now just going to ring it around the boards. Tired Oilers players because they didn't change. This could spell trouble for the Oilers, and we know. St. Louis to the point. Down into the circle. Down low. Behind the net. Up front. Oh. Shot, save. Sent wide. Oilers pick up and clear. Whew, that was put a heart rate monitor on me and ding, 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 ding. Shot saved by Skinner. Another shot wide. St. Louis has now decided, hey, we're halfway through the second period. Let's wake up and play some home hockey. St. Louis controls in the Oilers zone at the blue line, down low, half wall, back to the point, back across the ice. Short corner. Bouchard loses the puck, loses the battle. Oilers pick up the puck and the battle. Draisaitl to Bouchard. Bouchard dingle dangles. Bouchard and Nurse leading the rush. 2 defensemen. Oy, that's not a good result. Stuart Skinner behind the net. Battle for it. And Pugliarvi has the puck. Just a little chip off the glass. If you're going to chip it off the glass, chip it high off the glass. Make sure it gets out. None of this little half up the wall, half up the freaking. Use your man muscles and chip it up off the glass where the defenseman can't reach for it, even if they jump. Oilers battle at the Blues line. Puck. Kane, one pass too many. Kane, Yamamoto, McLeod on the ice right now as Oilers players, some of them were on the ice for 4 minutes because of the power play and then caught deep in their zone. Just outside, 6:40 left in the second period. Oilers are up 1-0. Shots are 15 apiece. The difference being a Pugliarvi goal assisted by Nurse and Fogle in the first period. Ryan, down in the corner with Shore. Oilers are battling for pucks. I'm liking the puck battles. And fired from the point, saved by Binnington as he held on. Yeah, it was a 4-minute shift for Draisaitl. I'm not even kidding when I say that. It was a 4-minute shift because he was on for a minute before the power play, 3 minutes because of the 2-minute power play, and then he was on for a good minute after the power play because they were stuck in their own end. It happens, folks. Those long shifts happen. Oh. One hit wonder, won a cup. That's all you need. You got your name on a cup once. I think that's the criteria for the Hall of Fame nowadays. You got your name on the cup one time, you're a Hall of Famer. I mean, if you've got 300 wins and you've won a cup, then I think you're guaranteed a Hall of Fame. He has 2 cups. But I don't know what the Hall of Fame standards are. I just know that if you win a cup, your name gets put on a ballot a lot closer. Yeah, McDavid bruised his ribs and his kidney's pretty good. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you that there's a lot of legend players that were good but played on crap teams and didn't win a cup. And that's why you don't see too many of them in the Hall of Fame as of right now. Ray Bourque had to leave Boston to win a cup. He should rest. Yeah. You'd like for McDavid to rest on Saturday, not play. Although that's 3 games in 4 nights the Oilers will be playing. So, rest versus a lot of workload. I was wrong. Draisaitl was on the ice for 4 minutes and 34 seconds. My bad. I was off by 34 seconds, but I was right about the 4-minute part. That's a perfect example. Right team, right time. You're a utility guy that filled a role. Look at the Blackhawks team that won the cups. They were right team, right time for some of those guys. Shaw, Hossa. Who else was in that fourth line that was really gritty and really mucky? Had maybe 2-3 minutes off the ice, but they're on the cup. Oilers control down low. Shot saved by Binnington. Or did that go over the net? Pugliarvi keeps the puck in. 5.5 minutes left in the second period. 15-15 are your shots. Oilers are up 1-0 on the St. Louis Blues in St. Louis, a rubber match of Saturday's 2 p.m. loss 2-0. The Blues won in Edmonton. I found out today I had a couple friends go to that game. And yeah, it was a snore fest even inside the arena. It was loud, but it was just boring hockey. Yeah. Yeah, you got to bury chances against this team. If you don't bury the chances that you're given, you're not going to win games because teams like this will eventually figure it out how to score. Fogel. Wide open 4x10. Can't hit it. This is a payback game. I've already got a photo ready and loaded to send to Leah Hextall. I hope she's prepared on her Twitter feed to eat some crow. Ugh. Excuse me. That's the thing with these games that are boring or just nothing's really going on. The game in Chicago tomorrow night should be an interesting one. Chicago's very up and down this season. They've got their spurts of brilliance, and they have their spurts of their team that's not going to be very good. They are 4-2. Their goals for are 20, goals against is 17. They're 3-0 at home, 1-2 on the road. So let that speak for what you are. They've won the last 4 games in a row, lost the first 2 of the season. Are they just a good home team and a bad road team? We'll find out tomorrow. Ooh, he did make a save. Okay, so he made a save. It's not like he wasn't. Oh, Jesus. 12-2. That's a pretty good record. You predict the Oilers win 3-1? I'm with that prediction. I'd like them to win 3-0. Give them the shutty like they gave us. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. And since I don't make a lot of money, I'm considered a beggar. St. Louis controls in the Oilers zone. Puck along the half wall. Oilers now control puck in the St. Louis zone. No, they don't. It is back to center. 3-on-3, the numbers. And St. Louis takes a shot, save, rebound, save. St. Louis controls behind the net. Back up to the point. That's exactly it. You get what you get and you don't gripe and complain about it. Take each day as it comes because you never know when tomorrow brings. Positivity, my guys, positivity. Too many people dying over stupid stuff right now. St. Louis controls the play. Shot, save, up over the glass, out of play, 327. Oilers are now being outshot 19-5. They are playing the bend, not break defense. Let's hope it works out for them. Skinner has looked relatively well. A lot of shots aren't grade A opportunities like Campbell had faced, but still got to make those saves. How do you eat your stew? With a soup or a spoon? I mean, a spoon or a fork. Battle. What a save by Skinner. Bad giveaway by the Oilers. Bailed out once again by Skinner. McDavid shot high. Save by Binnington. Whew, Skinner's looking every bit of his 6'9" frame. I don't think he's that tall, but he's a tall goalie. Definitely got the legs of a really tall goalie. My name is Matt for Oilers After Dark. Comment, like, subscribe. Let us know where you're from, how you doing this fine Wednesday evening. Oilers, St. Louis. Shot save again by Skinner. 2:35 left in the second period. 1-0 Edmonton Oilers. 21-16 in favor of St. Louis for shots. Yeah, if you're into that sort of thing. If you're into watching paint dry, it's almost like you want to take your eyeballs out and poke it with glass watching the Blues play. Oof, high hit, sure be okay. Keeps the puck in, controls, cross ice, blue line, shot, blocked. Again, back in the St. Louis zone and cleared out. Ooh, that pass looked a little offside, but no harm, no foul. CC getting ran into the end boards. Puck back out to... Ooh, CC got his stick up. He's like, hit me once. Okay, hit me twice, not happening. Ryan shot on net. Save. Less than 2 minutes left in the second period. Uneventful second period thus far. Power play for the Oilers. Few back and forth chances. Skinner's looked good, but overall it's been a boring period. This is where you need lights, red light district going off in the background. Just bopping your head to. That's a penalty. That's a bad penalty by Keane. Well, minute 49 left in the second period. Power play. St. Louis were 0 for 1 on their first chance. Should be an interesting end to the period, start to the third. Well, yeah, yesterday's game was way faster. It was the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Calgary Flames. Boy. Terrible call. Terrible play to make. That's a call 100% of the time. I wouldn't even argue that if I was an Oiler player. You can't argue that. That's a penalty. You chop the stick out of the hand. All right. Power play St. Louis. Tarasen goes across. Out of play. Skinner again. Minute and 52 left on the power play. 1:41 left in the second period. Wow. Oilers win the faceoff. Skate it out to center ice. Ryan McLeod does a little dipsy doodle figure eight. Deep in St. Louis zone. St. Louis now controls as they attempt to skate out of their zone. After burners at the red line, in, shot, misses. St. Louis controls at the blue line. Cross ice pass, shot, save by Skinner. Okay. There you go, Draisaitl. Get that puck out. 1 minute left in the second period. Blues have a power play. If they do not score, it will carry over to the third. Shot, save. Clear out the front of the net, Nurse. There you go. Love to see it. Love to see it. Oilers in control. 1-0 as of right now. 1:01 left in the Blues power play. 56 seconds left in the second period. Yes, the Flames won 4-1 over Pittsburgh Penguins. They were up 2-0 in that game. They had a few power plays to help them out along the way, but that's what good teams do. Good teams draw penalties. Gets it out. 2-on-1 Oilers. Hyman trying, unsuccessful. Derek Ryan and Hyman out on a PK. 30 seconds left in the second period. I don't know. You gonna not want Skinner net on Saturday. I think Campbell plays a net Saturday, to be honest with you. I don't think it's going to matter what goalie plays for the Oilers Saturday. They're going to come out with a victory. Victory! Okay. Goal scored by St. Louis. 4.4 seconds left in the second period. On the power play, I don't know if that is going to be reviewed or not. It just looked really odd. Like, just Bouchard didn't have the fight that he should have had. Off of Skinner. What a lucky fucking bounce. Just what a lucky bounce. But don't take dumb penalties with less than 2 minutes left in the first period, and you won't have that dumb play happen. 4.4 seconds left in the second period. Game is tied at 1. That is all St. Louis needed was a power play. What can you do? We are going into the second period tied at 1. One dumb power play, one missed net front battle, lucky bounce off the goalie's foot. Sucks. Now we're going to be back to watching the most boring hockey possible because St. Louis tied the game. Because that's all they know how to do is play boring hockey. Excuse me. Yeah. It's been a day. Of course, now my phone is going to act up. Okay. 8.5. Okay. Your other town scoreboards is the Islanders are now up 2-0 on the Rangers. 1-1 at the end of 2 in St. Louis, Edmonton. Tampa Bay, Anaheim has not started yet. I wouldn't say it's a backbreaker. I say Kane taking a penalty with 2 minutes left in the second period is not smart. How that whole play developed, the Oilers had control. Riley just fought off Bouchard to score the goal. Honestly, it was just one of those ticky-tacky, one bounce here, one bounce there. Lose the net front, and bad things happen. Boy, what's going on here? Why I oughta. Cool. Ugh. Ugh. Interesting. I don't know why that's not working, but what should the next poll be? Yeah, dry settle shift was way too long. That's the bounces the Oilers aren't getting that period. Blues go in, take a shot, bounces off the guy's dick, off of Skinner's skate, and it's a goal. Oilers missed 3 wide open nets and a lot of bounces. That's hockey. Change your vote to what? I don't know what vote you're talking about, my guy. I don't pay attention to that stuff. We are in the second intermission. Oilers and Blues tied at ones. Goal from Pugliarvi, assisted by Nurse and Fogel in the first period. A power play goal scored by O'Reilly. Has the Blues tied going into the third. I think the Blues get the next penalty too. Shoot 'em up, knock down, drag 'em out. I wish I could play music on this channel without it being copyright. Blues are out shooting the Oilers 26-17 after 2 periods. To be expected, I guess, on a power play. Good to see. Don't be sorry, you're good to go, huh? Hey, you could be right. The Oilers could take the next penalty, and you'd be a genius. Oh my gosh, child. Next game will be tomorrow at 6:30 when the Oilers are in Chicago facing on the 4-2 Chicago Blackhawks.